Boy, let me tell you, it's warm today. But I'm going to show y'all how I store my bait and lure. But first things first, some of them trial lures I tried middle of the season. Let me tell you, this one, and this one together. Payne's High Lonesome, Kitty, and Dobbins Perfect. Deadly combination on Bobcats, guys. Love them. Be buying more of them for sure. The Feline Fix was it was alright. But I was using it with the Dixie Cat combination. It worked pretty good, but not as good as those there. And then I also run with this combination, Kitty, and Dixie Cat. Works real good. The Canine Force, it didn't work as good as I thought, but I'm going to try it again next year to have a real good idea about it. The Gray Fox 100 worked pretty good. The Violator 7 worked real good. But on any lure I have that's got skunk in it, I will take black tape, wrap around the lid, and then I will double bag them in a Ziploc, because that skunk smell will transfer over to your other lures, and they could possibly pick up the skunk, and I don't want that. So I tape them and double bag them in a Ziploc and put them in the freezer. I freeze all my baits and lures, but that's what I do with anything that has skunk in it, like Boss Dog and Violator 7. Tape them, put them in a bag, freeze them. That way, hopefully the skunk smell don't transfer over. But then, I'll take a box for my beaver lures. And I'll put all my beaver lures and my otter lure and my fin lures in this one box. Then once I have my coon and beaver and otter lures in a box, it'll go in the freezer. And take another box and I'll put my baits in. As you can tell, I really like the Federales. Got a bunch of it. But I'll put all my baits in the box first. Try to spread them out a little bit. Then I'll take my bigger lures like Cat Collector, and I'll try to get this box pretty full on the bottom, like that. Also my urine, I freeze my urine also. Then I'll take smaller lures. And fill the gaps. Once you get them gaps filled, you start taking your lures. But you ain't got to do it this way. It's just the way I do it, guys. Just kind of keeps them all pretty tight, though. They won't fall over as easy and possibly leak out if you ain't got a lid tight or something. Now that's ready to be froze. But now if you can't put them in a freezer, if you ain't got a freezer, put them in. If you ain't got a freezer especially for trapping, you can put them in a dark place. But you can put them in a dark place where it's going to stay kind of a consistent temperature. Your biggest enemy when it comes to your lures and baits is the sunshine. Don't put them in a windowsill or somewhere where the sun can hit them, because that will break your lures and your baits down. You don't want that. But if you, like I say, if you don't got a freezer, put them in a dark, cool place, like in the back of your shop or something, where they'll be out of the sun. That's one thing I like about Clint Lockular's baits and stuff. They're in black containers. Sun, if it does hit them, won't hurt them as bad. But then, but guys, whatever you do, don't put them in your wife's or girlfriend's freezer, because she ain't gonna appreciate that very much. But just keep them out of the sun, and you'll be pretty good. Now, I wouldn't put them in a building that has no circulation, where in the summertime it's going to get, you know, really hot and humid in there. You want it in a dark place that'll be kind of consistent in temperature, that won't get super hot. But if you got a little shop building or something where airflow can kind of come through there, that's ideal. But that's why I like freezing them, because you ain't got to worry about nothing, hardly. As long as you get your, and also when I put the skunk lures in, I'll put them over in one corner so they're not by the other ones. As long as you kind of somewhat take care of your skunk lures where they won't smell skunky as bad, where they won't transfer that smell over, and keep your lures and baits upright. Freezing them, in my opinion, is the best way to store them. You don't want to get them upside down or something, because over time they may run out on you. But if you can't have a freezer, put them in just in a cool, dark place. Work good. But I put them all together, as you can see, besides the skunk ones. But I know I've seen guys ask questions about storing them and stuff, or if you just throw them away. If you're just going to throw away your baits and lures and buy all brand new every year, let me know. I'll give you an address and you can just send them to me. Because there ain't no reason to throw them away. They'll keep, as long as you protect them just a little bit. Hope it helps some of you guys out.